Man, what's up? What's up? We're gonna go in today, family. We're gonna go in today. I need you guys' prayers because I'm nervous. Excuse me as I get this adjusted. I'm tripping. My bad. What is going on? Man, I had it adjusted. Moved it. It is what it is. Hold on a second. There we go. Man, family, man, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in today. I'm all discombobulated right now, my bad. I'm all discombobulated. Man, I'm nervous. Man, pray for me. Pray for me. I need your prayers this morning. Family, first and foremost, man, may God bless each and every one of you that are watching this, on the live stream. And for those of you that catch it on the video later, what's up, babe? For those of you that catch it later on and just regular YouTube, man, may God bless you. Family, I get asked a lot, man, about black magic. I get asked a lot about curses and different things of that nature. Family, we're gonna have a real heart to heart today. What's up, Sam? Man, we're gonna have a hotep to you, we're gonna have a heart to heart today. It's gonna get kind of hectic. It's gonna get kind of deep. Stay with me, family. I talk about this a lot. You got to know who you are. You have to know who you are. You know what I mean? Stay with me. It's going to be profound today. There's a story that, again, I grew up in the church, in the Christian church, and didn't really care too much for the church just because of the stuff that I experienced, you know what I mean? As a young man, growing up and being molested in the church and seeing a lot of the hypocrisy and a lot of the lies and the foolishness that went on in the church, because we was there all the time. So I got a chance to see stuff behind the scenes that other people didn't really get to see. And so I had a different perspective on church as opposed to what a lot of other people had at that time. You know what I mean? Stay with me. And so I saw a lot of the foolishness. We heard a lot of the foolishness, you know what I mean? And so, man, I had a different take on church, and I'm not saying that church is not good. I'm not saying any of that, you know what I mean? Man, to each their own. Stay with me. And so, but I remember a story about Joseph. And the story is about this young man that, man, he had a bunch of brothers, you know what I mean? He had 12 brothers or something to that effect. And he was the favorite son of his father. And his father made him this coat of many colors. And his brothers hated him. Stay with him. We're talking about curses. We're talking about why your family hates you, why people hate you, why people speak curses on you, why people do black magic on you. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today. I'm just laying the foundation right now. Pray for me, though. Pray for me because I'm kind of nervous, right? And so Joseph, man, he had this coat made of many colors given to him by his father. He was the favorite son, right? And so his brothers hated him. His brothers hated him. And many of you, this is going to resonate with a lot of you know what I mean? Man, this guy didn't do anything wrong. All he wanted to do was just be accepted by his family. All he wanted to do is be loved by his brothers. You know what I mean? All he wanted to do is just be like everybody else. But this guy was chosen by God. And his family couldn't understand that. His brothers couldn't understand that. His father couldn't understand. Why God choose you? Why did God give you dreams? What the heck do these dreams mean? You know what I mean? And because of that, man, his father's like, man, you talking foolish because of his dreams. And his brother's like, man, you twisted because of it. His brothers hated him. Stay with me. His brothers hated him to the point where they were plotting to kill him. See, so many of us, we go through so much in our family, and our family hates us. Our family speaks all these crazy curses on us. They do all this voodoo and hoodoo and witchcraft or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? They do all this craziness against us, speak all this evil against us. Why? Because there's a purpose on your life. But because you don't know who you are and you don't understand that purpose, you don't understand that calling that's on your life, you sit there and it's like, man, why am everybody hate me? Man, and I'm trying to be like everybody else. I want to be loved by everybody else. I want to be accepted by everybody else. When the reality is, God didn't call you to be like everybody else. He called you to be different. He chose you to be different, to walk a different path than what he called everybody else to. But you don't understand that because you don't know who you are. You're so busy trying to fit in with everybody else. You're so busy trying to fit in with the crowd. And you're not called to walk with the crowd. You're called to walk your own path. And so Joseph, man, his brothers hate him. Why? Because he had several dreams and he shared his dreams with his brothers, and his brothers were angry at him. His brothers were pissed. Who the hell do you think you are that we should bow down to you? Who the hell do you think we are that we should kiss your ass? Who the hell do you think you are that you're so special? Why are you special? How come it can't beat me? I'm the oldest. I'm the strongest. I'm the smartest. Who the fuck are you? And so Joseph, man, his brothers hated him. And so it's one thing to be hated by your family. It's one thing to be spoken down by your family. And when your family tell everybody, you ain't shit. You just a troublemaker. You ain't nobody. You ain't amount to nothing. You ain't never been nothing. Ain't never gonna be nothing. That's what a lot of us have heard from our family. A lot of us was beat down physically and emotionally by our family. Some of us was even abused sexually by family members. But it's another thing. It's another level of hatred when they plot to kill you, when they plot to just wipe you off the fucking planet, when they plot to just destroy everything about you, not just your character, but we gonna fucking kill you. We tired of this bullshit. We tired of all this crap you talking. We ain't kissing your ass. We ain't bowing down to you. We ain't doing none of this shit. And to make sure we don't ever have to do this, we're gonna fucking just take you off the fucking planet in the conversation. And so the brothers, they're plotting. All of them are cahoots. Let's get rid of this little motherfucker right here. This motherfucker talking too much bullshit. This motherfucker on a whole other level. He ain't like the rest of us. We got to axe his off. We got to axe him off, right? So they're out there and they're plotting. There's a big ditch out there. And his brothers, they grab his coat, strip his coat that his daddy gave him. They were mad that their daddy gave him this coat. He had this coat made specifically for him. And so Joseph is wearing this coat of many colors, proud because God is giving him all these dreams and he's getting a little bit of understanding of what these dreams mean. He don't have any wisdom yet, but he has a little bit of understanding of what these dreams mean. He's just walking into an understanding of who he is. And so his brothers plot and man, they throw his ass in a ditch. They take his coat, rip it up, and put blood all over it and take it back to their father. Why? Because they're going to tell their dad he's died. Something attacked him and we'll do all this other bullshit, right? They don't even give a fuck that this is going to break their dad's heart. They hate Joseph so much that they know this is going to crush their dad. They know that this is going to break their dad's heart. And they don't even give a fuck. They don't even care that the family is going to be hurt because he's gone. They don't even give a fuck that Joseph's mom is going to be brokenhearted. They don't give a fuck that their own biological father, his heart is going to be crushed because his son is gone. They don't even care. Their hatred runs deep. And so while they're out there plotting, they throw his ass in this hole. And then one of the brothers come back and it's like, hold up. Nah. Let's not kill him because then his blood will be on our heads. You know what I mean? Let's just sell his ass. Let's just sell him as a fucking slave to this group that's coming by. Let's just pull him up off this fucking hole and sell him to fucking slaves. And so imagine Joseph, he's down in this hole and he's thinking, man, what the hell did I do? Why do you guys hate me so much? Why are you guys attacking me like this? What did I do? What's wrong with me? God, what's wrong with me? Why does everybody hate me? Why does everybody despise me? Why do they want to destroy me? God, all I ever wanted was to be loved by them. All I've ever wanted was to be cherished by them, to be validated by them. And they threw me in this hole and they tore up my jacket. God, man, I thought you was all powerful. God, man, I thought you called me for a purpose. God, man, you're the one that gave me these dreams. I didn't ask for these motherfucking dreams. I didn't ask for this fucking purpose. And this is what happens when I trust you. This is what happens when I believe in you. I'm thrown in a ditch, forgotten about. Man, they're plotting to kill me, God. God, why ain't you answered me? God, how come you not helping me? You can imagine the cries of Joseph, crying for his father, crying for his mama, because his brother's about to do him in. And ain't nobody coming to his help. Nobody's helping him. Nobody's answering his call. And so then there's a rope that's dropped down. And Joseph sees this rope. He's thinking, oh man, we talking about why they hate you. We talking about why they curse you, why they put black magic on you and all that other stupid shit, right? Stay with me. So Joseph sees this rope coming down this hole. He's thinking, finally, I'm getting rescued. Man, God, thank you. God, man, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of this hole. I'm getting out of this trap that they set up for me. Man, God, I'm not going to go hungry and just die of starvation. Man, they haven't just left me out here. Man, thank you, God. And he's been pulled up out of this hole, not knowing what the future lies for him. He's been pulled up out of this hole. He thinks he's been rescued. He's been pulled up out of this hole, and he's sold from his brothers to these freaking people going to Egypt. These strangers, Joseph's brothers, pull him up out the hole. Joseph thought he was being rescued. His brothers pull him up out the hole. Man, we don't give a fuck about you. Here, boom, give us 20 pieces of silver and you can have his sorry ass. He's your fucking slave forever. Just give us 20 pieces of silver and you can have him. So they make the swap. So Joseph is brokenhearted again. He thought he was being rescued, only to be betrayed again by his brothers, only to be sold out and dogged and slapped in the face again by those he loved, by those he worshiped, by those he cherished, by those he was seeking validation from. And again, he's told, you ain't shit to us. You don't mean shit to us. You don't mean nothing to us, to the point where, man, I don't give a fuck what they do to you. You a slave to us, to them. You're dead to us. You're a slave to them. That's what we think about you, Joseph. That's what we think about you and your fucking dreams. That's what we think about you and your fucking purpose and your calling and your anointing and all the other bullshit you're spewing. You're dead to us. You don't exist to us no more. You don't exist to our daddy no more. Matter of fact, you're a fucking slave to these motherfuckers right here. Goodbye. And Joseph was walking away crying, broken. He had a dream of what he was supposed to be in life. He had a dream of what he was supposed to be doing in life. And now he's at the bottom of a ditch. He's pulled up out of the ditch to be sold into slavery. That goes against everything that Joseph saw in his dream. Stay with me. We're talking about why they hate you and why they curse you. We just laying the foundation. So Joseph sold to these people, to these strangers. And they take him into Egypt, where he sold again. He sold again. And so, man, again, Joseph is sitting there like, damn. What the fuck, God? What did I do? Why am I cursed? Why do everybody hate me? How come nobody wants me? What's wrong with me? Why am I so messed up? He's looking around. He's in a strange land among strange people. And even the people that bought him don't even want him. The people that bought him is slinging them off, getting rid of them to somebody else. Joseph was sitting there. Damn, I didn't do nothing wrong. What did I do wrong? And you know that's going through his head the whole time. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? What did I do so wrong to be so hated by my fucking family? What did I do so wrong to be thrown in a ditch and told that I was dead to them? What did I do to be sold as a fucking slave? I was a free man. I was loved by my daddy. And now I'm a fucking slave to people I don't even know. I'm a slave in a strange land. My own family rejected me. My own family has kicked me to the fucking curb. My own family has set me up. So Joseph was there. This guy Potiphar buys Joseph. Man, brings Joseph in, and he realizes that, man, even though God didn't say shit to Joseph the whole time, Potiphar sees the anointing of God Potiphar sees there's something different about this guy. There's something peculiar about this guy. He's different from everybody else. This guy, man, he's anointed. Man, this guy, he has this supernatural power and ability. Man, this guy's God is with him. Stay with me. So, man, he sets Joseph up. He sets Joseph up. And Joseph is like, man, second in command. Next to him, Joseph is running everything. Potiphar is a rich dude. And Joseph is right next to him, learning how to delegate. Joseph is right next to him, giving out orders. And you do this, and you do this, and you guys do this, and you guys do. Joseph is next in command, next to Potiphar. Joseph thinks, man, this is nice. This is cool. I could get used to this. This is cool right here. And Potiphar's wife comes in. She sees Joseph. She's like, hey, come on. I won't tell my husband. Come on, give me some of that. Joseph's like, no. I'm not going to betray my master. I'm not going to betray him. No, I can't sleep with you. Come on, go. Get on. And Joseph leaves, comes back. Potiphar's wife is after him. She wants him. She wants whatever he got. Man, she wanted to get him in the bed. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She wanted to put the work on her. She wanted to get him the business. Joseph ain't interested in her in any way, shape, or form. Why? Because Joseph is loyal. Joseph is committed to Potiphar. Man, he's put me up. I can't break his trust. I can't break his loyalty. Man, look at where he's put me. Stay with me, family. And so Potiphar's wife, she sees Joseph. She sees his commitment to her husband. And the trip is, Joseph is more committed to her husband than her raggedy ass. That's her husband. And she's trying to cheat on her husband. She's unfaithful to her husband. And Joseph, the slave, is more faithful and more trusting and trustworthy than she is. And she sees that. And so she's at him again. And Joseph's like, no, I can't do this. And he takes off running. And she grabs his coat and pulls it off of him. Joseph leaves like, man, I don't care. Take the coat. I'm out. Deuces. He's gone. I'm not getting caught up in this bullshit. I'm not getting caught up in your drama. I'm not getting caught up in your craziness. No, not me. And so she sits there and she plots and she plans. Again, Joseph is about to be dogged out again. He don't know it. So she comes in, she starts screaming, man, this guy, who did he think he is? He tried to seduce me. He tried to have his way with me. And so all the other guards come and they see her with his coat. And she's blaming Joseph for trying to seduce her. She's blaming Joseph for trying to get her. I just told you guys the story where she was after Joseph for a while. She snatched the coat as he was running. Now she got his coat and now she's screaming rape. Attempted rape. And everybody believes her. They see the jacket and everybody believes her. Again, Joseph, who didn't do anything wrong. Joseph, who was just a righteous man, just trying to do the best he can in life. Joseph, just doing what he was supposed to be doing. Joseph is taken, mocked, and thrown in prison. He didn't do a damn thing wrong, but he's thrown in another ditch. He's thrown in another, little net fly now. He's thrown in another dungeon. This guy didn't do anything wrong. Again. It's all a setup. It's all a setup. But we don't understand that. And why am I talking about this? Stay with me. We're going to go there. So in the dungeon, in the prison, people, the king, the Pharaoh, has a dream, and he calls all the wise men, and he tells them the dream, and they can't interpret it. And so this guy in prison with Joseph, man, Joseph has the ability to break down dreams and all this other stuff. Joseph is incarcerated again, and he's down there just, man, I'm in prison, didn't do nothing wrong, but he's down here in the dungeon. He went from being up here to down here at the bottom of the barrel. He went from being the most loved of his father amongst his brothers to a ditch, to sold as a slave. Now he's from a slave, he's been elevated to second in command to Potiphar. And so now Joseph is like, he's good. He's living life. He's living his life. And now because Potiphar's wife is pissed that Joseph won't give up the dang. Now she calls rape and he's thrown in prison. Joseph is, man, he's here in a dungeon. He's just interpreting dreams, not thinking nothing about it. And that's what got him fucked up in the first place, was the dreams that God gave him. God gave him dreams. And those dreams made his brothers hate him even more so, to where they plotted to murder him, to where they threw him in a ditch, sold him as a slave. Now he's over here in Egypt, in this foreign land, in a prison, interpreting dreams. Had it been me, I'd have been, fuck dreams. No. I ain't speaking of another motherfucking dream. Had that been me, nah, fuck God and no dreams, because man, dreams got my ass over here. No. I'm not talking about dreams. I don't give a fuck what your dream is, but no, not me. So Joseph is sitting there, but he's interpreting people's dreams. And so this one guy gets out of prison, and Pharaoh's talked about his dream and nobody understands it. And this guy who was in prison with Joseph says, man, hold on, wait a minute. I remember a guy that's in prison that knows how to interpret dreams. I remember a guy that's down in the dungeon with me, that was at the lowest point of my life with me, and he knows how to interpret dreams. Let's go get him, and he can answer your dream. And so they go get Joseph and bring him before Pharaoh, and he tells Pharaoh tells him the dream, and Joseph is he's meditating, praying on it, and he gives him the answer. What thus says the Lord? What God told him the dream meant. Pharaoh's like ecstatic. Man, that's real. That's true. And they do that. Everything Joseph tells Pharaoh to do, Pharaoh listens and he accepts it. Stay with me. Joseph is elevated to second in command of all of Egypt. All of Egypt. The only person higher than Joseph was Pharaoh. But Joseph had to go through all of the hell that he went through to get to that place. Stay with me. And so the dream was that, man, you're going to have 7 years of good harvest and plenty and abundance. And then you got 7 years of famine and drought and hunger. Man, get you a wise person. This is what Joseph is telling Pharaoh to do. Get you a wise person and put him up in charge of this so that he could take the abundance and store it up. And he could talk to the people and have them store it up to preserve them for the 7 years of drought, for the 7 years of famine. So you won't go hungry. Pharaoh does that, but Pharaoh takes Joseph and puts him as that wise person, puts him as that person in command. So the drought comes. The whole world is still in a drought. Joseph's brothers, they're going hungry. Their dad, everybody's going hungry. They got to come to Egypt to get some food. They got to come to Egypt, not knowing that Joseph is there. They got to come see Joseph, not knowing that Joseph has been elevated. So they come before Joseph. Joseph sees them. What's up, Scorpio lady? Joseph sees them. And the dream comes true. That all his brothers, his dad, they all had to bow down to him. Because that's what the dream that he had represented. Why am I talking about that? And we're supposed to be talking about curses and black magic and all this voodoo and all this other shit. Because family, you got to understand something. Man, they speak black, they put all this black magic on you. They speak curses over your life and all this other bullshit. Why? Because they hate you. They hate the authority that you walk in. They hate the purpose of your life. They hate the fact that they're not you. They hate the fact that you have a unique journey and they can't walk your journey. They hate the fact that God has called you. They hate the fact that God has anointed you, that God has given you the ability to do what you came here to do. And they're mad at that. They're jealous at that, and they don't want you to be able to do that. They don't want you to be able to walk in your power. They don't want you to be able to have the clout that you have. They don't want you to have the wealth that you have. And so they do everything in their power to sabotage you. They lie on you. They cheat on you. They do all kinds of bullshit to sabotage you, to turn the whole world against you, not understanding that it's part of the setup, not understanding that, man, they're being used as pawns in the game of life. Why? To get you to a place of elevation so that your purpose can be revealed. That's Joseph's whole story. Joseph would have never got to Egypt. His whole family, his whole tribe would have been wiped off the planet had he not been in Egypt, had he not revealed the dream, had he not been elevated to the place that he was at. And because he had been elevated, he was only elevated because he was betrayed by Potiphar's wife. He was only elevated because he had been sold into slavery. He had only been elevated because he was hated by his brothers. Family, what am I saying? Man, they gotta hate you. They gotta try to sabotage you. They gotta speak ill on you. They gotta put all these stupid things on you. They're not slowing shit down. They can't stop shit. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck how powerful they think they are. I don't give a fuck how many candles they light. I don't give a fuck what they say or what they do or how many people are in their group. None of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. All they could do is set you up for the step up. All they could do is set you up so that your purpose can be revealed, so that you can walk in your power, so that you can walk in your authority and be all that you came here to be. Stop tripping off of who don't like you. Stop tripping off of all the people lying on you. Stop tripping off of all the people that are trying to dog you out. Then that's what they're supposed to do. That's what these haters are supposed to do. Stop tripping. You got to know you. You got to be connected to God. You got to know your purpose. You got to know why you're here. And when you know that, you can just sit back and relax. Like, man, it is what it is, man. Do what you do. I'm not even going to fight with you. Do what you do. Give it your best shot. You think you can destroy what I'm trying to build? Man, do it. Try it. I'll give you the first 3 strikes. Go ahead. I don't care. Why? Because they can't stop what's been ordained. They can't stop you from walking in your purpose. They can't stop you from walking in your calling. This is why you came here. The problem with the great majority of us, we see all these attacks and we give up. We see all these attacks and we throw it in that ditch and we like, fuck God, fuck the world, fuck family, fuck everybody. Fuck it. I'm just kill me and let me die. We give up. We see all this shit coming against us and we go negative and we start trying to retaliate and plot to get back at them, to clap back, to slap back. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Now you don't got on their fucking frequency. You don't got on their vibration. Man, stay true to this. Stay real, stay positive, stay grateful. Stay connected to God. Don't, man, stop tripping off of everybody else. Stop tripping off of what they doing. Man, it ain't working out. The business plan you set up, man, case in point, family. I started a magazine and I got it going in March. And the first issue came out in March. So We're Chosen magazine. And it's a magazine for the people, by the people. And the people write articles and different stuff and draw pictures and all this other stuff, paintings and all this other stuff. And it's submitted for the magazine. And we publish it for the world, give everybody a voice, right? So I put that out in March. Had April's magazine set up to go, ready to go. I was locked out of my account. Locked out of the account. Couldn't get into it. Man, I'm trying to get hold of everybody. Trying to just, man, what the heck is going on? I have all these people that's paid for a subscription and all these people that's waiting on this article for this magazine to come out, right? And it's like, man, nah, I can't get into it. I can't get into my own magazine. I can't get in to release it, to publish it so that everybody who's already paid for it can have it. I'm under the attack. I'm under attack, right? I can't get in. There's nothing that I did that's stopping me from getting. For whatever reason, I couldn't get into it, right? And God will show me Elijah. And I'm getting mad. I'm getting hurt. I'm getting frustrated, right? I was getting frustrated. And God was like, Elijah. Man, relax. Relax. Elijah, don't get mad. Elijah, don't get distracted. Elijah, don't take your eyes off the prize. Elijah, stay focused. Elijah, stop tripping off the stupid stuff. I know you're concerned because your reputation is at stake. I know you're concerned because people pay for this magazine and they can't get access to it because you haven't released it yet. And it's not that you haven't done your part. You've done your part. But I got this blocked. Stay with me. So I'm tripping. It's trying to call. I go into meditation. I'm like, God, help me. God, help me. God, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Guys, keep your eyes on the prize. Stay positive. Stay focused. Stop tripping off the stupid stuff. So if you follow me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, man, took some time off. Man, me and Queen was in New York and just hanging out, just sightseeing and just having a blast, just enjoying life. In the back of my mind, I'm still thinking about the magazine, but it's out of my control. There's nothing I could do about it. There's nothing I could do about the magazine. And it's like, man, it's like, no, stay focused, stay true, stay in the present. Stay in the present moment. Stay in the now. There's a book out, The Power of Now. Man, stay in the present. Stay focused. Stay positive. Stop tripping off what you can't control. Understand it's a setup. Understand there's a lesson in it. Understand the bigger picture. Understand the distractions. Stay true to this. So I'm out enjoying life. Man, I'm trying to talk to all these people about, man, what do I need to do to get this, whatever. All of a sudden this morning, it's cleared. All of a sudden this morning, it's available. I didn't do nothing different, but they released it for this morning. I don't even know what today's date is, but they released it. It's at the end of the month of April, but they've released it. Stay with me. And so the point is, man, don't lose hope. Stop tripping off the stupid stuff. Stop tripping off the shit that you can't control. Don't go negative. Don't start pouting and become a victim. When I mean don't take on that victim mentality. Don't take on that, man, everybody's against me, and man, it's not fair, and we'll do it. Man, we ain't got time for that bullshit. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. We ain't got time for that foolishness. We ain't got time to get negative. We ain't got time to be focused on the haters. We ain't got time to be focused on these people trying to sabotage us, trying to destroy us, and all the other bullshit that they think they're doing. It's a setup. It's a setup. I told you guys maybe a week or two ago, talking about Job. I can't think of the guy's Job. In the book of Job, this guy lost everything. Everything. The devil went and took everything took his kids, took his money, took his health, took everything. His friends came and started blasting him. His wife came and was going in on him, took everything. And it was all a setup. It was all a setup for greater blessings. It was all a setup for him to receive more, for him to have an abundance, more over and beyond what he lost. But you got to stay positive. You got to stay true to this. Man, don't get distracted with the circumstances. Stay connected to God, family. You got to stay connected to God. And I know some of you don't like the way that I curse and talk about God at the same time. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? It is what it is. My grandfather used to always say a long time ago when I was a little kid, eat the meat and throw away the bones. I'm going to say it again. He said, eat the meat and throw away the bones. And what he was saying was, take everything that you could get from this, use it for your benefit, and then discard what you can't. Discard what you can't. You know what I mean? If you don't like the cursing, if you don't like my delivery, man, just take what you could get from this, and man, just chuck the rest. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It don't hurt my feelings in any way, shape, or form. But family, don't get distracted. Don't lose hope. Man, it don't matter what these people say. It don't matter if they got curses on you and they're trying to go all out against you. Man, none of that shit matters at all. None of that matters in the grand scheme of things. It only matters because that's where your energy goes. It only matters because that's where your focus is. because you've taken your focus off your path. And now you're looking at all this other stuff. Now you can't walk the path that you're supposed to walk. You can't do all that you came to accomplish. Why? Because you're fixated on everything else. You're fixated on the people that don't like you. You're fixated on the people that are judging you. You're fixated on the people that are trying to sabotage you and destroy you and all that other foolishness. Man, family, at the end of the story, all the haters had to come and bow down to Joseph. At the end of the story, all the haters had to come and pay tribute. At the end of the story, all the haters had to come and ask for mercy. At the end of the story, all the haters had to come and apologize and make shit right. Why am I saying that? Family, stop tripping off of what they're doing. Stop tripping off what they're doing. Man, stay true to this. And at the end, they're going to see your greatness. And some of them will still be jealous. Some of them still going to be hating. Some of them still going to be pissed. Some of them still going to be mad. But it is what it is. Oh, well, so what? You know what I mean? Why? You didn't come here to please them. You didn't come here to serve them. You came here for the greater good of humanity. You came here for the purpose that God is giving you. And these people didn't give you your purpose. They can't take your purpose. I'm going to say it differently. God has given each and every one of us a God-given purpose, a task to accomplish while we're here. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can stop you from reaching your full potential. But you can stop yourself. You can forfeit your own dream by going negative, by getting distracted, by giving up, by getting disconnected from God. So you hear me say a lot, man, you got to meditate. You got to stay connected to God. You got to stay grateful. I don't care what the circumstances look like. You got to stay grateful. Why? Because a spirit of gratitude, an attitude of gratitude keeps you connected with God. Man, family. Man, my hope and prayer is that you don't get caught up in all the distractions. And if you notice, I didn't talk a whole lot about curses. I didn't talk a whole lot about black magic. I didn't talk a whole lot about the stuff that people do and the different things that they do to you. Why? Because it's not important. It's not important. What's important is, are you going to stay connected to your source? Are you going to stay connected to God? Are you going to continue to walk your purpose? Or are you going to get distracted and focus on the curses that they put on your life? Are you going to give all your energy and focus to that? Or are you going to continue to give your purpose or your energy to what your purpose is? There's a saying, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Where your energy flows, your focus goes. And so what it says is that, man, whatever I'm focused on, that's where my energy is going. So if I turn and I'm looking at all the haters over here, and I'm looking at all the crap that they're posting about me, and I'm listening to all the crap that they're saying about me, and I'm entertaining all that, man, I'm giving that my attention, and that's where my focus is. That's where my energy is going. So I can't be giving my purpose the energy that I'm supposed to. I can't be giving my purpose my focus. Why? Because it's going somewhere else. It's going somewhere else. Talk to you later, babe. It's going somewhere else. So family, man, we got to stay true to this. You know what I mean? Stay true to your purpose. And the only way that you can know your purpose is by getting in connection with God through meditation. Nobody can give you your purpose. Nobody. And nobody can take it from you. But you can forfeit it at any time you want to. You can walk away from your purpose at any time you want to. You could give up on your purpose anytime you want to. And unfortunately, that's what the great majority of us do. Anytime we disconnect from God, anytime we stop meditating and communicating and having fellowship and relationship with God, we're giving up on our purpose. We're walking away from our God-given purpose. My hope and prayer is that, man, you learn how to exhale and just let it go. Just let it go. Let the haters hate. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's their purpose. Understand, Joseph's brother's purpose was to hate him. I know that sounds crazy. I know that goes against everything that we believe in regards to family. I know that goes against everything we're taught. But Joseph's family, their purpose was to hate him. Their purpose was to do exactly what they did. As much as that broke Joseph's heart, as much as that broke their father's heart, their purpose was to do exactly that. Why? Because had they not hated Joseph and despised him so much, they would have never sold him off as a slave. He would have never ended up in Egypt, in a place, in a position to be able to preserve and bless the family. He only got there because of their actions, because of their hatred. He could have easily became very vindictive. He could have easily became very angry and bitter and resentful and hostile towards them and had every one of them thrown in prison. But he understood something. He understood that that's what had to happen for him to get to that place. He understood that his brothers was doing what they were supposed to do. They were fulfilling their purpose. As twisted as that sounds, they were fulfilling their purpose. Because had they not fulfilled their purpose, he could not have fulfilled his purpose. And so when you look at these haters and you look at these people speaking curses on you, when you look at these people, man, trying to dog you up, when you look at these people lying and conniving and trying to sabotage you and do all kinds of shit, man, they're fulfilling their purpose. They're fulfilling their purpose. The question is not what they're doing. The question is, always is, what are you doing? Are you fulfilling your purpose? Don't worry about them. They're fulfilling their purpose. They're being peons or pawns in the game. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Or have you become bitter? Have you become unforgiving? Have you become bitter? Have you become hateful? Have you become hardened and distrusting? My hope and prayer is that all those that have done crazy stuff to you, all those that have dogged you out, all those that are dogging you out, my hope and prayer is that you could just look at them and say namaste. And what I mean by that, namaste means the God in me, the light, the beauty, the love in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the beauty, the love, the God, the light within you. So regardless of how they're acting, they're being used by God. Regardless of what they're saying, they're being used by God. Regardless of their get down and how shysty they are and how messed up they are and all that other stuff, they're being used by God to get you to where you need to be at. Take your eyes off of them. Stop focusing on them. And understand, what is the lesson in this? What am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to get from this? How is this going to bless me? How is this going to help me reach my full potential? What is this supposed to show me about me? You can look at my hope and prayer is that you can look at your haters, the people that have sexually abused you, the people that have raped you, the people that abandoned you, the people that turned their back on you, the people that have stole from you, the people that are cheating on you, whatever the case they may have done or whatever they're doing. Man, it don't matter what they're doing. You know what I mean? It don't matter what they've done. My hope and prayer is that you're able to look at them with love, with compassion, with understanding. And that you'll be able to say, and not just say it with mouth, not with just your words, but mean it. And what I mean is be able to say from the bottom of your heart, man, namaste. I salute you. I thank you. I thank you for your hate. I thank you for your jealousy. I thank you for your rage and your anger and your intolerance of me. I thank you for all that you've done to hurt me, to sabotage me, to set me back, because I understand the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, man, it was all part of the plan. It was all part of the purpose to get me to this point, to help me learn these things, to help me grow through some things, so that I can be all that I came here to be. Because I can't be all that I came here to be had I not gone through the hell that I've gone through. I can't be all that I came here to be had not my father murdered my mom right in front of me. I can't be all that I came here to be had I not been molested twice by church people. I can't be all that I came here to be had I not been abused emotionally and physically and all the other crap that I've gone through. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. And when you're able to sit back and look at it and be like, man, it's a beautiful process. It's a beautiful journey. Man, I'm so grateful for all the hell that I've gone through. Man, I'm so grateful for all the crap that I've had to endure. Man, I'm so grateful for all of these haters and all these naysayers and all these people talking all this stupid stuff and all these people thinking that I'm going to fail and all these people expecting me to fail. And we'll do, man, I'm grateful. Man, I salute each and every one of you, because you're helping me strengthen me. You're helping me get closer to God. You're helping me get a greater understanding of who I am, of how strong and how I can't even talk right now, how strong I am and how much I love myself. You taught me how to be forgiving. You taught me how to be long-suffering. You taught me how to be gentle. You taught me how to be non-judgmental. And so for all the haters, all those people that's coming against you, man, namaste. Salute them. Thank God for them. Thank God for them. And you can only do that when you truly understand the bigger picture, when you truly understand, man, it's all good. And you guys hear me say this all the time. Everything, not some of the things, everything. Every single thing is always working out for my good. Everything. The haters, the setbacks, the disappointments, the failures, everything is always working out for our good. We have to believe that. We have to understand that. And we can believe that and understand that when we're connected to God. And we could just sit back and rest and just relax. And we don't have to be filled with worry. We don't have to be filled with anxiety and doubt and fear. Man, family, I don't care what's going to happen, what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, man, all that stuff, whether we go in World War III or not, man, that's out of my control. You know what I mean? I can't stop that. Why am I going to get caught up in that? That's an emotional trap. That's a distraction. That's giving your energy to something negative. Man, stay connected. Man, whatever it is, whatever happens, whatever comes, whatever it is, whatever. Man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Why? Because everything is always working out for my best interest. Everything is always working out for me. Man, family, I'll wrap this up. Man, thank you. Man, family, for all of you that's been here on this live, man, I thank you for watching this. I thank you for just your feedback, your energy. Man, thank you for your prayers. Man, I was like super nervous at the start of this. And again, the nervousness is not because I don't know what I'm talking about. The nervousness is just, man, it's a powerful message. And I just want to make sure that I'm delivering it the way that I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of responsibility to say and get on a platform and say stuff like this. And I just want to make sure that, man, God, I'm saying what I'm supposed to, how I'm supposed to, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Family, with that, I thank you guys for being with me on this journey. I thank you guys that are subscribed. Those of you that are thinking about subscribing, I thank you guys for your beautiful energy. Man, family, we're going to change the world. One person, one heart, one mind at a time. Namaste. I salute each and every one of you. I bless you. Happy healing. Peace.